The worst scars are in our minds. As you can already tell from the title, today we are going to cover the top 5 psychological tortures. Psychology indeed helps us understand more about the human mind and behavior. For years, it has helped us understand more about those around us and most importantly, ourselves. But still, we are human. Even though psychology is a very useful tool for us to provide help to those in need, yet it's also a very sharp blade that some use as a weapon to hurt people. Well, in today's video, we are not going to talk about those typical manipulators in our life that hurt us. We are going to cover something much worse. Before we get going, you know the drill I'm about to say. Like, subscribe and share. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get back to it. Number 5. Chinese water torture. The Chinese water torture is a painful process in which cold water is slowly dripped on the scalp, forehead or face of a victim for a long time, allegedly driving the victim crazy. Even though it was called Chinese water torture, it was first described by Hippolytus de Marsilis in Italy in the 15th or 16th century. You might think that dripping water on your face is not that suffering. Research has shown that it's because anything that happens on a regular period can be a type of meditation and be tuned out. To avoid that, the torturer randomized when the drops occurred and reported being able to induce a psychotic break within 20 hours. Learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is a behavior that subjects show after being repeatedly stimulated beyond their control. It was first designed to make the subject accept their powerlessness. In humans, learned helplessness is related to their personal belief in their innate ability to achieve goals. Learned helplessness theory is the view that clinical depression and related mental illnesses may result from such a real or perceived absence of control over the outcome of a situation. If you want to know more about the origin of learned helplessness, check out this video we made, Top 10 Unethical Psychology Experiments. Number 3. Welcome Parade. This psychological torture is mainly caused by physical abuse. The welcome parade is a form of corporal punishment in which the party judged guilty is forced to run between two rows of soldiers who strike out and attack him. This is used against new prisoners in some countries. Its method is somewhat like this. There are two rows of policemen. The new prisoner has to crawl on the ground or walk bent over between them. The policeman then kicked, hit and insulted the new prisoner walking between the two rows. One of the most recent victims was in Egypt. An Egyptian blogger, software developer and political activist was arrested in September 2019 during the 2019 Egyptian protests. He was blindfolded and had to undress down to his underwear for his welcome parade. He was beaten on his back and his neck, repeatedly kicked, threatened, and verbally abused during the parade, which lasted 15 minutes. Do not look down on the short 15 minutes. The victims have a lifelong trauma in just this short period. Number 2. Mock execution. A mock execution is a stratagem to induce fear inside a victim's mind by making them feel that their execution is imminent or taking place. It can be staged to the audience or make them believe that they are being executed. This may involve blindfolding the subject, asking them to retell their last wishes, let them dig their own grave by themselves, put the unloaded rifle on their heads, and pull the trigger to shoot near but not at the victim, or firing blanks. When making a person feel that he is about to be executed or witnessing someone executed, a sense of fear arises. Mock execution does not cause any physical harm, except mental harm caused by constant induced fear. Number 1. White torture. The infamous white torture was also known as white room torture. It's a psychological torture technique aimed at achieving complete sensory deprivation and isolation. The prisoners were kept in a cell, deprived of all their sense and characteristics. Their cells are completely white, like the walls, floor and ceiling, as well as their clothes and food. The muon tube is located above the occupant to ensure that no shadows appear. The sound is soundproof without any noise or social interaction. Everyone in the facility was wearing soft shoes to avoid any noise. Some of the freed prisoners even reported that they could hear his thoughts like people were talking to him. Besides that, prisoners were fed with white food like unseasoned rice to deprive them of his senses. Furthermore, all surfaces are smooth, depriving them of their touch. Detainees are usually held for months or even years. Many testimonies fully prove the influence of white torture. Typically, prisoners lose their identity and become personified due to prolonged isolation, cause hallucinations, and even psychosis. It is used especially in Iran. However, there is also evidence that it has been used in the United States, Venezuela, Ireland, and other parts of Europe. Well, that's all the top 5 psychological tortures for today. I hope this video is not as torturing as these psychological tortures. Wish you enjoyed the video. If you do, you know the drill. If not, also much appreciated if you do it. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.